It's our set.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Cooking with Clara. If you're new here, my name is Clarissa, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my barbecue spare ribs in the oven. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so you first want to get your ribs and you want to wash them and pat them dry. On the back of your ribs is a thin membrane that you want to go ahead and you want to remove, and I've already done that. So now that that is done, you want to make a dry rub. Now there are many types of dry rubs. I switch up my dry rubs all the time. So today I'm going to be using a tablespoon of paprika, a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper, a teaspoon of seasoned salt, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. Now to this I'm going to add a half a cup of brown sugar. And you want to mix that up. Now that that's mixed up, if you want to give it a taste for season, you can go ahead and do so to see if you want to add more salt or whatever. But this tastes fine for me. So now what you want to do is go ahead and take that rub and rub it all over your rib. And you want to be generous. And you want to make sure you're getting the front of your rib and the sides. You want to make sure this rub is all over your ribs. And you want to flip it over and do the other side as well. Now that that's done, you want to go ahead and let this sit for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to preheat my oven to 250 degrees. Okay guys, so I've let this sit for about 10 minutes. And as you can see, I put it inside my pan and I put it on top of a rack. So to this, you just want to add a little bit of water to the bottom of this pan, so the steam will keep our ribs moist. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the oven and I'm gonna check it in about an hour. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour and you can see our rub is totally dried up. So I'm gonna let it go for another hour before I begin to start basting it with barbecue sauce. Okay guys, so it's been about another hour. I'm gonna go ahead and baste our ribs with some barbecue sauce. Alright, now I'm going to put these back into the oven. And I'm going to now check them every 20 minutes or so. Alright guys, so it's been 20 minutes and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to baste our ribs again with some barbecue sauce. Now I'm going to put this back in the oven for another 15 to 20 minutes. Okay guys, so our ribs are done. They cooked for about 3.5 hours. So I'm going to let them rest for about 10 minutes before I cut them up. Okay guys, so here's our ribs and they're totally done. I'm going to go ahead and slice them up so you guys can see what they look like. So I'm just going to turn them around my way so I can see where the bone actually is. I'm pulling apart as I go so I can look in between, because these ribs are running on a diagonal. Alright guys, so here's our finished product. Alright, and as you can see, our ribs are cooked throughout. Here's both sides, and they're nice and juicy. Okay guys, now here's our ribs plated up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and put on your post notifications so you know when I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.